Hi guys, Stephen Arthur from Arthur Fortune, creating fortunes for the future. Today we're going to try and finish off the path that we have created with old pavers, second-hand pavers, and old concrete pieces. So let's get on with it. Okay, today we're basically going to finish off this bit here with some gloves. As you can see, I've got a cushion for my knees. Get that out of the way. These are just used as a mock-up, of course. But today's plan is to flatten it all off, put some concrete down on it, or grout anyway. As you can see, we've got sand down. Level that all off, and that should be done. And compacting down, it's pretty simple. Meaty greedy bits. You also see I've used some old concrete bits down here to take up most of the area. Gauge me from the one that's already existed to the new ones. Some of the simple tools I used. We've got a level. The evidence, I guess. And basically just laying down some sand. It's a good base for it. It's easier to work with. And around the edges, we just concrete it. Then we'll just follow the bubble. Oop, we got a traveller. Yes, mister. Oop, the boss is here to check out the job. What do you think, boss? Hey, boss, look. We're going to move over here a bit more. And next. There's no right way or wrong way of dealing with it. And I've spaced them out to a certain degree to where I think it should be. It's pretty good. Oh, it's a bit high, so take some out. And piece of cheap dispatchless. There's no real way of setting your gaps here. It's entirely up to you, your preference. That's going to be filled with concrete or grout, of course. Hey, boss. Fussed about how it looks, then of course you've got to spend a bit more time of getting it perfectly rough. But the basic really is to set your foundation, that's your sand, before you even try anything else. All that can be filled with concrete, of course. It looks a little bit like that. Wouldn't worry too much with the loose. Your real knee pad. And basically that's all you're doing. You're trying to level it off as best as you can. Because it's already a footpath, I'm not really fussed with it. But if it's a drive, then of course you've got to give more preference to the compactness of looks a bit high. Scoop some out. And we're going to jig it back here. Get some sand in. Compacting. As you can see how the sand is compacted down, losing some of its volume as gaps underneath it is getting filled up. It's a cheap form of compacting, but at least sand's not going to loosen up in time and fill up those gaps. We have a simple remedy like this helps it. As you can see, there's no real pattern to it. It's just entirely up to you how you set the patterns. We continue to complete the task. Used. Definitely needs more sand. Give it a bit of wriggle in. You'll notice how everything sort of just falls into place. Expecting some more sand in there. Okay, and I think that's the last. Come back up a little bit more. This one's a bit too low. Sand. We're done. So what I'm going to do is throw a bit of graft in there. Just put a bit of boxing at the back. around the edges so you can have a good nice strong. As you can see now, my boxing here is lower than concrete path, so we're going to have to do something there. But that'd be easier, just put another piece of board on top. Screw it into place. Stabilize it a bit. Now we're ready to throw some concrete in the gaps. These are pre-mixed builder's mix and concrete. Still a little low. Let me give it a bit more packing. Okay, just going to put a bit of a reinforcing steel in here to help it along, just to hold the edge, of course. In my days of construction, still got my old faithful bender, and this goes something like that. Okay. Get this up. We're going to make some more concrete base. Guess we're going to put it here. This is not scrap, of course, but I'm just going to use this as a base. Pre-mixed sand, drill the slits, and of course some concrete, some cement. I'm not measuring anything here. Let me do. As long as it's got plenty of cement in it. Base course. And we're ready to go. What we're going to do is throw it in there, dry mix. Looks a bit off here. I'm just going to throw some of this pre-mix down the gaps. You'll notice I'm doing it dry. Compact it down a little bit. I'm just giving it a little bit more compacting so it gets to the right under the edge. some more. Then we put our reinforcing in. This is just to hold it in, of course. A bit more bent inwards. That looks pretty good. Let's fill it all up. It's easier to just do it. As you can see, there's no real secret there. Just going to spread it like a dry grout. Then we'll wet it down later. In the moment, just sand and cement. This has got a bit of stone in it. It helps it also. Get it down the caps. The rest can just go back in the bag for later use. Theory, of course, but it's a good practice. One of the beautiful things about concrete is you can form it to whatever shape you like. And simply water. Just going to give you a lot of water. It's just a matter then of cleaning all the excess cement, and that is done with a bit of sponge, soap in water, and just giving it a bit of a wipe. The edges also. We're going to be cleaning that later. Just takes the cement off the face of the pavers. Same procedures you would normally do with harding. Just cleaning the faces. Joe, no school. Easy it is to bring up the face of it. And this area, of course, if it's uneven, you can use a trail to give it a final sort of outlook. As you can see, I'll have to finish it off with a bit of grout, of course, to give it a final look. But that base was basically just a bit of sand and cement. Now, as I said earlier, I'll mix a little bit of sand and cement to give it a final sort of smooth off. Finish. How's school, Joe? Joe? How's school? What'd you learn? Oh, you're not supposed to forget. So this acts also like a, as I said, plaster. Form of rendering. Give it a final look. Just like grabbing tiles, no different. Just different product that I'm using. I'm just using cement concrete instead of grafted compound. Depending how you want to look at it. You can be fussy with it. You can be happy with the rough sort of end results. When I say rough, it's not perfect. I'm using a plastic dispenser. Hold on, I've just got to take my tripod and get a hose down. It's been splashed. And it looks like I'm going to need some a little bit more. Okay. Got a little extra mix. And then halfway to the final on cleaning the surface. You actually smooth it off with the sponge. The same time, you get the level you want or the finish you want. You just roll a rough stone on it to give the smoother edge. Okay, we go with the side. Sponge more. Just sponge a bit more. But it will clean up as you can see. But anyway, if you've been watching my video for a while, do subscribe to my YouTube video so you can get more of these handy hints in the future as I make them. I'm quite versatile. I'm a builder by trade, and I've learned creating fortune just using finance. Probably the simplest system, but you've got to be faithful with it and be patient before you pay those comes. If you pursue that line of creating fortunes. Creating fortunes also just working for your fortune. Work diligently at your job and learn how to save and invest your income. Put a bit of a round edge on it. Like I said, tomorrow when I take the boxing off, then I've just one piece of stone on the edge to give it a round edge instead of the sharp edge. If you really need all the bricks or the pavers to show up, then you've got to do a lot more cleaning, of course, so it shows a nice square edges in each of the pavers or the tiles. Tiles are easy because the tile surface are the near finish, and it's easier to clean up. Anyway, this is Stephen R4 from R4 Fortune, creating fortunes for the future, and that is the finished product of our pathway. There's the garden path that we have just laid using second-hand pavers and no bricks or stones that I find around the place. Come back, see me more, like my video, subscribe to my video. We love you. See you on my next video. Bye for now.